fantastic. Hey, 12 News is dedicated to keeping you safe from Arizona's brutal summer heat. That's why we are continuing our ongoing heat beat coverage that you see right here. Brace yourself for that electricity bill, though. It's probably going to be going up because we are approaching the hottest part of the year.
We're going to have 70s over the next couple of days, but you know summer's around the corner. SRP is preparing customers to protect their home and hopefully save you some money. 12 News journalist Troy Lynch live in studio with us. Some easy ways to keep more money in our pocket. So Troy, as we send things over to you, it is, we don't really want to talk about this right now because we're going to have 70s for a second.
I know.
But, next week could be triple digits.
The heat is inevitable. However, if we can soften the blow in any kind of way, that's what we want to do. And SRP actually has some really good tips on how you can do that. I want to use the touch screen right here because if you Google this, Ultimate Guide to Summer Energy Savings in Arizona, you can find some really good tips. And as we know, the Valley, our electricity bill, it goes up when the temps go up during the summer. And even though Arizona is well below the national average for electricity rates, and if you're like me, you're going to want to save some money. So there are a few different things that you can do. So keep the heat out of your home. They got some really good tips here. Also, use that air conditioner wisely. We're going to get to more of that in just a second. Now, if you have a pool, they have some good tips on how to keep it clean and energy efficient. And then lastly, you can give your home a break whenever you're going on vacation during the summer because lots of Arizonans like to do that. Now, SRP has 5 main expert-backed tips to get your home ready for the summer. First, schedule a home energy assessment. This is such a great idea. If you do this through SRP, you can have an expert analyze your home and then give you a detailed report on what they found in a free energy savings kit, which is huge. Next, shade screens. 50% of heat comes through the windows. So, if you get the right protective screens for your home, you can cut cooling costs by 25%. So heat can sneak its way through the gaps, through the tiny gaps in your doors and windows. And this is easy for the heat to do when the weather stripping is damaged. And this results in uneven room temps and a higher bill. So you can always caulk around the window frames, which is always a good idea. Now, then check your air filter because if it's dirty, then your AC is working even harder, which means it costs you more. And SRP says to replace your air filter every 30 days. Sounds like a lot, but that is what they recommend. Then lastly, AC makes up about half of the summer energy bill. And this tip says to set your thermostat to 78 to 80 degrees when you're home and 85 when you're away. Each degree above 80 saves up to 2 to 3% on cooling costs. And to make this even easier, you can install a smart thermostat. So SRP is raising its rates by 3.5%. That's starting in November, which comes out to be a little over $5.50 a month and about $2 more than that for solar owners. So lots of great tips. Make sure you go to SRP's website for even more details. Emma?